I just want to say something to the ambitious young kids who are trying to figure things out right now. You see all these massive layoffs happening in the tech world, and it does feel discouraging, and it's like if it could feel like there's nothing you can do. But truth is, there's always something you can do, and knowing what I'm about to tell you would have saved me a lot of time. So if I were talking to my 20-year-old self, I would tell him, look, pay attention to what your special gifts are, things you can do that even your other gifted friends can't do. Pay attention to what energizes you, and then look to where there's an intersection between those two things and making money. In times like this, you want money skills. That means you're either highly technical, right? Probably right now that would mean being involved with AI in some facet, uh, or you're in a very high paying, high salary job, or you are in sales in some capacity, or you're in marketing in some capacity, but you want to be touching money as directly as possible. When you figure out what your advantages are, and this does take some thinking and some intelligence, but when you can figure out what your relative advantage is versus other talented people, because that's who you're going to be competing with, um, and it gives you energy, it means you have the ability to lock in for a year and just do a deep dive. The number one thing you must do is not give yourself excuses for not taking action. If you don't have the money, you should still be learning as deeply as you can, right? Even without spending. Um, if no one will fund you, you're just gonna have to test things on your own and learn from people who do have the funding, right? Do the research, do the testing, be consistent, and stick with one main thing for at least a year. If you can't do that, the thing's not important enough. If you really felt like something was worthwhile, you could lock in on a daily basis for a whole year. And the most important part of this is when you learn, open up a Google Drive and write down every important lesson you learn. You should be aiming for learning something new every day, right? When you look back in a year, that's 365 lessons.